I'm Ashley Kyle.
And I'm Bob Spicer.
And this is your Lake of the Ozarks news update, brought to you by Lake TV and LakeExpo.com, and sponsored by Yacht Club Power Sports and Quick Car in Osage Beach.
And today we're going to be talking about some impressive performances at the air show from last weekend.
Why the Osage Beach Police Department might need your help.
A close call on a sinking boat.
I talked to Newcomers Longtimers Sharon Yoder about an upcoming event just for the ladies.
And find out how a Camden County fugitive on the most wanted list ended up behind bars.
Plus, boating tips with Bob's No Wake Zone and a look at events coming to the lake this weekend. That's after a message from Yacht Club Power Sports.
It's time to have some fun on land with Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides available at Yacht Club Power Sports of Osage Beach. New and used models available. Come and check out the all-new models to get you ready for the fall. Yacht Club Power Sports is the only authorized Can-Am dealer at the Lake of the Ozarks. Have some serious fun with the Can-Am Maverick Max or check out the Outlander 1000 XMR. Stop by Yacht Club Power Sports, your Can-Am and Sea-Doo provider of Mid-Missouri.
I'm Ashley Kyle here with Sharon Yoder from the Newcomers Longtimers Club. And why don't you tell us a little bit about what your club is about?
Ashley, this is a women's club. It's composed of women from the lake area, whether they've been here just a few months or they've lived here all their life. So it's open to all women in the lake area. It's a social organization that has a lot of charitable aspects to it.
Very good. And will you tell us about the event that you have coming up?
Yes, we have a kickoff this Thursday at Shawnee Bluff Winery on 54 toward Eldon. It's going to be from 4 to 6. And this will be the time where people can come and get to know a little bit more about our organization, meet the members of the organization, bring a friend, bring a husband. We would love to see you from 4 to 6.
The 2015 Lake of the Ozarks Air Show dazzled onlookers from the ground, but it was the veterans that got the best view. On Friday, September 11th, local vets got a chance to take the skies in a Vietnam-era torpedo bomber. The Combat Veterans Motorcycle Association sponsored several of the flights. Between the Main Street Opry Show, the incredible aerial performances, the pilot meet and greet at Captain Ron's, the event was a hit, even with those who prefer to keep both feet on the ground.
Police are looking for eyewitnesses to a fatal crash that happened in Osage Beach last month. On August 27th, an RV collided with a motorcycle, killing 20-year-old Nicholas Fazio. The incident happened at the intersection of Highway 54 and Key Largo. Police are now looking for help as they try to understand more about that accident. Anybody who witnessed the crash is asked to contact Detective Salerno at the Osage Beach Police Department.
A group of boaters are okay, but the 32-foot Chris craft they were riding in, well, that's a different story. According to witnesses, the vessel started taking on water while cruising in Lick Branch Cove in Rocky Mount. The boat's captain drove to a nearby dock and everyone aboard was able to escape, but the back end of the boat slipped underwater. They suspect the boat struck something beneath the surface, tearing the transom seal, but no official cause has been reported yet.
A man drowned at the 45-mile marker after jumping off a boat in the early hours of Labor Day. 23-year-old Elijah Lindstadt of Independence, Missouri, was riding in the John boat when he reportedly jumped over the port side while it was still moving. He didn't have a life jacket on. His body was found on Tuesday afternoon after an extensive search by patrol boats and recovery teams. Lindstadt was pronounced dead at the scene.
The investigation into a tragic condo fire that killed 4 small children is now finished. The state fire marshal concluded the cause of the blaze will remain unknown because of severe damage to the area. But the investigation ultimately focused on a plastic cigarette butt container outside the front door and the AC unit sitting next to it. The fire marshal's report tells the story of the only person to escape the fire, Jacob Helton. His daughter was one of the 4 children who died in the fire. Helton told the investigators he smelled smoke after putting the children to bed. When he opened the front door to check the cigarette butt container, he found flames 5 or 6 feet high on the wall. The apartment quickly filled with heavy black smoke, and he was unable to rescue the children. Barely able to breathe, Helton said he escaped by climbing down from the 4th floor balcony. All 4 children perished in the fire from smoke inhalation.
A wanted fugitive in Camden County is now behind bars. Authorities say Danny D. Slater fired a rifle into an occupied vehicle back in 2013. An investigation at the time revealed Slater as the shooter, but he fled to Kansas City before he was arrested. That was the last anybody saw of him until a recent traffic stop in KC. Officers learned he had 2 outstanding Camden County warrants. He was arrested. He is now being held at the Camden County Adult Detention Center.
Local veterans are in trouble and they're asking the community for help. Camdenton's VFW is trying to finish its new facility, but contractor problems and unexpected expenses have left them. Post commander and Afghanistan veteran Ross Reinhart fired the general contractor who started the project because the building was not finished and already 2 months past its planned opening date. The project was also $100,000 over budget. As if that wasn't enough, the VFW could lose its current building if this one doesn't get finished soon. In total, they need about $600,000 to finish the building, but they plan to open it in phases with a bar and restaurant first to help bring in some revenue. To kick off their fundraising campaign, the VFW has launched Operation Help with a community event this Saturday. It's from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and there will be entertainment, games, bounce houses, and an auction, along with tours of the building as it currently stands.
The hills and valleys around the Lake of the Ozarks come alive this weekend with the rumblings of thousands of motorcycles as they roll in for the biggest bike rally in the Midwest. Lake of the Ozarks Bike Fest starts on the 17th. It runs through the weekend. This 4-day event draws more than 35,000 motorcyclists and spectators to the lake for scenic rides, live music, bike giveaways, and a great festival atmosphere. Historic Bagnell Dam Strip will be blocked off for bike parking and viewing, and if you're looking for more details, including a schedule of events and lake area riding routes, or is it routes? Anyway, visit lakebikefest.com. And coming up, a Lion's Voice is heard no more, boating tips with Bob's No Wake Zone, and more events at the lake this weekend that you don't want to miss. That's after a word from Quick Car in Osage Beach.
Your vehicle, it's part of who you are. It's your partner in weekday traffic and your passport to weekend fun. It's your sometimes office and your all-the-time concert hall. For all your vehicle is to you, isn't it time you did something for it too? Introducing the Quick Car Monthly Unlimited Wash Club. For only $20 a month, wash your car as often as you want. Enjoy significant savings and never worry if it's going to rain or not. Join the Wash Club today. Quick Car, quick, easy, and professional every time.
After over 60 years, the Osage Beach Lynn Creek Chapter Lions Club has closed its doors. They auctioned off the building recently. Lake TV was there.
We're here today kind of in a unique auction. We're going to sell out the Lions and here in Osage Beach. And the cool thing about this is the Lions have chose to give all the proceeds to local charities. They're even cashing their checking account and putting that in a pot. Their comment was it came from the community, it goes back to the community.
The club was chartered in 1952. And it's been a part of the lake area for 63 years. But as chapter president Bob Bender points out, times change.
We are down to 8 members, and it's just hard to try to have any functions any longer. All the people here, members that are left, are all getting old. We can't handle the things. And then to maintain the building and everything, we just don't have the activities anymore. Bingo for years is what paid for our building, and we thank Bingo for that and the community and their support.
A few members of the Osage Beach Lynn Creek chapter will drift into other chapters around the lake.
125, 50, 50, 125, 50, 50, 125, and 50, 50.
The bidding was fast and furious, and when it was over, the hall had a new owner.
We're going to have a community ballroom Latin nightclub type thing for adults. Right. It's going to be an upscale social club. We've been here at the lake for 10 years, and we're glad that the money's going back into the community, and that's what we're here for.
Bob Spicer for Lake TV.
Let's talk courtesy on the boat ramp. You've probably seen it, an inexperienced boater taking up 2 spaces or having a difficult time backing his boat down the ramp. Or maybe you've seen a boat, trailer, and vehicle actually go into the lake. Boat ramp traffic jams can be prevented if everyone practices common courtesy at the ramp. So here are some simple courtesies. Prepare your vessel for launching or for the drive home well away from the ramp. Use at least 2 experienced people to launch and retrieve the boat. One to drive the towing vehicle and the other to operate the boat. If launching and retrieving by yourself, it's recommended you place wheel chocks behind the wheels of the towing vehicle. Never block a ramp with an unattended vessel or vehicle. Move away from the ramp immediately. Now, when you are re-trailering, do not pull your boat onto the launch line until the towing vehicle is in the ramp area. Ask for help from another boater if you need it. I think you'll find that most of the time they're willing to assist and offer suggestions. It might also work in your favor if you practice backing, offloading, and loading on a day other than Saturday. Okay, let's also remember Mr. Drain Plug. Nothing's worse than sinking your boat within a few feet of the launch ramp. That's today's boating tip. I invite you to listen to Bob's No Wake Zone Boating Radio Show, Saturday mornings 7 to 8 on News Talk KRMS. Until next time, we'll see you out on the lake.
The 7th annual Osage Beach Citywide Rummage Sale is this Saturday. It starts at 8 o'clock a.m. and runs until 2. You can pick up your map of all the sale locations and a rummage sale bingo card at City Hall.
Art in the Park is back this Saturday at Rock Island Park in Eldon. Between 10 a.m. and 2, you can enjoy a day of free arts, crafts, and entertainment for kids of all ages. Activities include face painting, games, and prizes with a free lunch provided by Miller County Child Advocacy Council and PAVE AmeriCorps.
On Saturday night, bring the family to the Lynn Creek City Park for their September dance and festivities. It's free and it starts at 5 p.m. with Denim and Lace playing live music and bounce house for the kids.
Well, it's time to grab the old fishing pole for the kids this weekend for the Kids Fishing Derby. Youngsters can wet a line at Captain Ron's on Sunday from noon to 3. Good luck.
The Ozark Jazz Society is hosting Cornet Chop Suey, one of the most popular Dixieland bands in the nation. Named after a Louis Armstrong tune, they will play his music plus blues, traditional jazz, swing, and more. That's on Sunday at the Osage National Golf Resort at 6:30 p.m. This has been your Lake of the Ozarks News Update. I'm Ashley Kyle.
And I'm Bob Spicer, and thanks for watching us on Como Connect Channel 90, Charter Cable 197, and of course, anytime, anywhere, any place from mylaketv.com. And we'll see you next time.